I really do love Kana Arima. After this episode, she went from feeling bad about herself. She really felt bad. She was really down in the dumps. She was being extremely negative. She was extremely sad. She was just blaming herself if she takes down all of B Komochi. She was really going down a deep dark rabbit hole. This is why I love her so much. She was able to bounce back. Not right away, right? Not right away. I don't expect all of you motherfuckers to bounce back the same fucking day, right? A lot of times we're gonna go through situations, and sometimes they're bad. Maybe it's a death, maybe it's something embarrassment. Maybe you got dumped. Recently at Chibi Reviews incident, he got dumped. He got cheated on, by his best friend, his girlfriend. He always goes through something. There's always something going on. But this is the thing you guys need to realize. And Kana Arima realized it as well. And I'm pretty sure Chibi Reviews just realized it as well. And anybody else who's going through issues. You just need to stop giving a fuck. Like right here, Kana Arima, not necessarily not give a fuck, but don't let it affect you. Now you can, there's constructive criticism, and then there's just pure blatant hearsay, bullshit, trolling, shit posting, just random negativity. Maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they're going through some bullshit, and they decided to berate you. They decided to be that negative person. They decided to be that Karen. They decided to be that negative Nancy. See, look, I don't even like the fans. What do they care what they have to say about me? I don't even like the fans. So this is a mentality that you need to have. Not because we want to have it, but because we need it, right? Because there's going to be people out there who literally are just being negative to be negative. And then the real fans, the real motherfuckers, the real reason why we do this is for the real fucking fans. The people out there who give you a chance and actually respectfully criticize you. Now, those are the motherfuckers I respect. Those are the motherfuckers you actually pay attention to. Can you pay attention to all of it? Hell no. Not the crazy batshit negative stuff. You can't do that. Because then that's gonna... Look, I'm not a sadist, alright? So, I'm not bulletproof either. No one is. To a certain extent. And so, here, I just love Kana so much. And to make things even, I don't know, I don't know if this is I'm gassing her up, or I'm dick riding. I don't know what it is. But she's 18, and if you're 18, and I'm gonna tell you right now, when I was 18, I'm 30, my mid 30s at this point, pretty much. I'm pushing 50. I'm pushing 100 years old, damn it. Right, so I'm old. So I have all the answers to all my problems, to all my issues. I have all the answers. But if you have Kana Arima's ability to just bounce back within the same fucking day, because she just figured out the tabloids were coming after her, and she's just bounced back. And you can see Aqua here yeah, this shit ain't gonna bring down Kana. So I want to give kudos. I want to give props to Kana. I just want you guys to realize that no one's fucking perfect, and you are gonna go through something where you are down in dumps, but you gotta bounce back, and you gotta tell yourself, this will not destroy me. This will only make me stronger. You rip off the head of a Hydra, 2 more heads pop up, damn it. Nothing will stop me. The train keeps going. The grind continues. The anime maxing continues. Alright guys, so this is why I love Kana Arima. It just such a great thing to see when people come back and they fight harder and stronger. I can't wait to see what this blossoms into with Kana Arima. When she started going through her dialogue saying, I don't care. This is not gonna stop me. This is not gonna be enough. I gotta stop feeling, like a damsel in distress. I gotta stop being negative. She was internalizing this shit. She was like, wow, I'm really gonna do this. I'm really going through this. Shame on me. Shame on me for being this fucking weak. Stop being a weak little bitch. Like that just at the end of the day, you're gonna stop being a little pussy and grow some fucking balls, take some responsibility, and move on past the negativity to get to the positivity. And like I said, only take the best constructive criticism from actual fans that want you to actually progress. Fuck all the tabloids. Fuck all the hearsay. The trolling can be funny though. You motherfuckers out there that troll, I love you motherfuckers. Alright? But it actually has to be funny. It actually has to be funny, right? Yeah, actually has to be funny, god damn it. What else? What else was there? What else? I love Kana. She definitely is. I think I don't know. I don't feel like anyone can dethrone Memcho for me. Memcho. I stand Memcho. She is best girl. I love her so much. Got her right here. Got her right here. See, this is how you know I'm a real one. I'm a real Memcho fan, right? If you don't have one of these, you're not a real fan, right? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You need to have at least one of these and a figurine, and that's what makes you a true fan, all right? Or a tapestry. You gotta have some merch. You gotta have some merch. If you don't have any merch, how are you showing your support? And these streaming services, if you're watching the anime, if I remember correctly, they only make like a penny on. They make like dimes, all right? They don't make much. So if you watch like this anime on like Crunchyroll or Amazon Prime or HBO, I don't know where you watch your animes. The studios themselves make like dimes, so buy merch. Merch is where it's at. Make sure it's like an official store. They get a good kickback. They get a good commission because it's a licensing thing. Oh, I'm chewing gum again. Yep, I'm chewing this right here. But anyways, see, and here's the other thing that really frustrates me. All right. I was actually gonna end the video right now, but this is for the real motherfuckers out there who watch my videos. All right. So this is for you guys. This is the rant after the rant after the rant. All right. I'm a huge anime maxer. Okay. And I'm probably gonna sound like a broken record. All right. Because I'm gonna try to say this as much as I can. I want this to be my image. Okay, so we are anime maxers, gaming maxers, incel maxers, troll maxers, gatekeeper maxers. What else? What anime shit, right? Gamers. Japan maxers, weeaboo maxing, hikikomori, neat maxing, you name it. We are them. We are they. We are the community. We are what makes the machine keep running. The machine keep turning. The real fucking fans. Right? So that's who we are. But here's one thing that really frustrates me when it comes to anime watching and the fans. Like, are you guys learning anything from this fucking anime? I mean, I feel like that's why I make these videos. So we can extrapolate what the characters are doing, what the story's saying, what the story is doing, and we can gain some knowledge off the bullshit that happens in the actual story. Because these stories, while they're not necessarily real, it's gonna, like, some situations are gonna actually fucking happen. Like with the whole Kana Arima experience. Maybe you're not gonna have tabloids talking shit talking about you or trying to interview you or trying to gossip about you. But you might have a friend that gossips about you. You might have a mother that gossips about you. You might have fathers. You might have people at fucking schools. So you're gonna have people talking shit about you. But based on this episode 6 of Oshi No Ko season 3, what can you gain from this? What can you learn from this? You can learn a lot. Because when that bullshit happens to you in real life, just like with flavoring, a lot of people are like, man, I love flavoring because it helped me with my anxiety. I love flavoring because this and that. And that's what I fucking love. Now, if you're watching fucking anime and you're just consume, get that anime list counter up. You're doing it out of a loyalty of obsession. You're doing it out of bullshit, pretty much. You're cope maxing. Now, while I don't have any issue with cope maxing in general for self-preservation, you got to get out of that mentality and go into the mentality of anime maxing x learning maxing. Because you need to learn from what you consume. You're not just merely consuming just to have an ego. Be like, yeah, I watch a lot of anime. Yeah, I watch that anime. You don't know what anime is all about. You don't know. No, we can't be that fan. We can't be that fan, right? You need to learn from what you watch, all right? And if you're going to watch it, actually try to fucking enjoy it. Because I actually try to enjoy this fucking anime, right? Even if it's bad, even if it's fucking bad, I try to enjoy it because that's life. That's time out of my fucking life that I'm not gonna get back. So I might as well fucking enjoy it. And then I use some cope maxing, but at the same time, I use it as like, I don't want to be like a masochist or nothing like that, but also pain tolerance is a good thing. All right, you guys need to start learning more from animes. Because a lot of you motherfuckers are not going to go out there and experience a lot of this shit. But you need to be prepared. When you do experience what these characters are going, what the story is trying to, what message this story is trying to relay back at you. Finger waggling. Anyways. No, I love Kana Arima, man. But like I said, she's this close though. I can't lie. She's this close to dethroning Memcho, but I don't know. I love Memcho way too much.